The Philadelphia Eagles appear to be on the verge of a move that could completely redefine their defensive identity, as rumors swirl around a potential signing of Jared Verse, the explosive linebacker currently with the Los Angeles Rams. Verse has been on the radar of top NFL franchises ever since his college days, where he first made waves at Albany before transferring to Florida State, where his performances cemented him as one of the most dynamic defensive prospects in recent years. Insiders suggest that the Eagles' front office has been meticulously evaluating Verse's film, focusing not only on his raw athleticism and versatility, but also on his uncanny ability to read offenses and disrupt plays in the backfield. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the sources hint that preliminary talks are far along, sparking excitement among fans who have long desired a transformative presence on the linebacker core. If the deal goes through, Verse would not only fill a glaring gap in the Eagles' defense, but potentially serve as the cornerstone around which future defensive strategies are built, making this acquisition one of the most intriguing offseason stories in recent memory. The speculation is already creating buzz across social media, with analysts debating how his unique skill set could fit into Philadelphia's defensive schemes, particularly given the team's emphasis on speed, aggression, and adaptability in high-pressure situations. Verse's journey to NFL prominence has been nothing short of remarkable, beginning in Albany where he earned the title of CAA Defensive Rookie of the Year, an accolade that marked the beginning of a career characterized by rapid growth and relentless determination. Transitioning to Florida State, he not only maintained his high level of performance, but elevated it, earning All-American honors twice and proving he could dominate at a higher level of competition. This trajectory has made him one of the most sought-after defensive players of his generation, and the Eagles' interest signals a potential game-changing moment for the franchise. Industry insiders speculate that Philadelphia sees in Verse not just a skilled linebacker, but a versatile athlete capable of excelling in multiple defensive roles, whether as a traditional middle linebacker, an edge rusher, or a hybrid role that blurs positional lines. Such versatility is highly coveted in today's NFL, where schemes are increasingly complex and offenses demand defenders who can adapt instantly. If the Eagles successfully acquire Verse, it would indicate a bold commitment to reshaping their defensive identity, potentially influencing not only the upcoming season, but the franchise's long-term strategy, signaling to the league that Philadelphia intends to be aggressive and forward-thinking in their roster construction. The potential addition of Verse has fans and analysts alike speculating about the immediate and long-term impact on the Eagles' defensive front. His ability to generate pressure, disrupt timing, and create turnovers could fundamentally alter the way opposing quarterbacks approach games against Philadelphia. Social media chatter suggests that fans are envisioning highlight reel plays, game-changing sacks, and relentless pursuit that could energize an already passionate stadium atmosphere. Furthermore, insiders suggest that Verse's presence might elevate the performance of his teammates, as young and veteran players alike would benefit from practicing and playing alongside a player with his level of intensity and football IQ. The idea of integrating a player like Verse into the lineup has led to endless debates about how the coaching staff might adjust defensive schemes, with some speculating that it could allow for more aggressive blitz packages and creative coverage strategies. Analysts point out that adding a player of Verse's caliber would not only improve the Eagles' immediate competitive prospects, but also send a strong signal to free agents and draft prospects that Philadelphia is committed to building a dominant, fearsome defense capable of competing at the highest level year after year. Speculation surrounding Verse extends beyond tactical implications, as insiders note his leadership qualities and work ethic could make him a cultural cornerstone for the team. While primarily recognized for his on-field explosiveness, those who have followed his career closely emphasize his dedication to film study, training, and mentoring younger teammates. Reports from college coaches highlight his ability to elevate the collective performance of a unit, suggesting that his influence in the locker room could be just as significant as his impact during games. Fans imagine not only the immediate excitement of high-impact plays, but also the longer-term implications for developing a defensive identity built around discipline, preparation, and relentless effort. The combination of athletic prowess and intangible leadership traits creates a compelling case for the Eagles to invest heavily in securing Verse, as such a player could accelerate the maturation of the team's younger talent and create a cohesive defensive mindset that endures through multiple seasons. The rumors have sparked widespread conversation, with former players and analysts weighing in on how his presence could shift the balance in the NFC East, potentially making the Eagles an even more formidable opponent for any contender. In addition to the tactical and cultural considerations, financial and contractual speculation has also fueled excitement and debate. Industry insiders suggest that the Eagles may be willing to structure a deal that balances immediate impact with long-term sustainability, potentially including incentives tied to performance metrics, playtime, and team achievements. While the exact terms remain speculative, observers are pointing to Philadelphia's recent aggressive moves in free agency as evidence that the franchise is prepared to make significant investments to secure transformative talent. The financial implications could also reverberate across the league, influencing how other teams approach negotiations with top defensive prospects. Even without official confirmation, the mere possibility of Verse joining the Eagles has ignited fervent discussion about salary cap management, roster adjustments, and the strategic decisions required to integrate such a high-profile player. Fans are already analyzing potential rotations, defensive alignments, and the impact on the team's playoff prospects, demonstrating how a single acquisition rumor can dominate both media narratives and fan imagination, transforming off-season chatter into a central storyline for months on end. The buzz surrounding Verse also taps into broader narratives about the evolution of the linebacker position in today's NFL, where hybrid versatility and athletic dynamism are prized above traditional positional rigidity. Analysts speculate that Verse's skill set perfectly aligns with the modern emphasis on speed, coverage ability, and situational adaptability, allowing the Eagles to implement complex schemes designed to confuse opposing offenses. Rumors suggest that coaches are excited by his potential to excel in multiple roles, whether rushing the passer, dropping into coverage, or serving as a field general on the defensive side. If the deal materializes, it would signify more than just a roster upgrade. It could mark a philosophical shift in how Philadelphia approaches defensive strategy, potentially influencing drafting priorities, free agent acquisitions, and in-game tactical decisions for years to come. As speculation intensifies, fans continue to debate not only the likelihood of Verse signing, but also the transformative effects his presence could have on a team eager to assert dominance in one of the NFL's most competitive divisions. The story is developing rapidly, and the anticipation is palpable, suggesting that the potential arrival of Jared Verse might become one of the most talked-about off-season narratives in recent NFL history. The Eagles' potential pursuit of Jared Verse has continued to generate speculation about how his presence could affect the team's identity, both immediately and for the long term. Observers note that his combination of explosiveness, intelligence, and versatility could allow the Eagles to implement defensive strategies previously considered too complex or high-risk. His ability to shift seamlessly between pass rush, run defense, and coverage roles gives Philadelphia a flexibility that many teams would envy, sparking debates about whether this could prompt a broader rethinking of linebacker usage in the league. Sources suggest that coaching staff are exploring creative ways to exploit his skills, including hybrid formations that maximize his disruptive potential while also allowing other defenders to flourish around him. The mere rumor of his arrival has led to widespread speculation about matchups, potential highlight moments, and the psychological impact on opponents, who would suddenly face a linebacker capable of altering plays before they even develop. Analysts emphasize that Verse is not simply a talented player, but a dynamic force who could influence the Eagles' tactical decisions, motivate teammates, and enhance the team's reputation as a defensive powerhouse. Fans are already envisioning electrifying plays that could define critical moments of games, demonstrating the immense excitement generated by the possibility of this signing. Insiders suggest that the cultural impact of adding Verse cannot be overstated, as players with his work ethic and competitive drive often elevate entire teams. Sources from his college career emphasize his dedication to preparation, ability to absorb complex schemes, and willingness to mentor younger teammates, all traits that make him highly desirable beyond his athletic performance. In Philadelphia, these qualities could help solidify a locker room culture focused on accountability, relentless effort, and intelligent play. Rumors suggest that the Eagles' management is considering not only his on-field contributions, but also the intangible leadership he brings, imagining a scenario where Verse becomes a guiding figure for both veteran and emerging players. Analysts speculate that this could have long-term effects on team cohesion, player development, and even draft strategy, as the presence of a high-character player often influences the franchise's ability to attract other talented free agents. The narrative surrounding Verse is thus layered, combining immediate tactical excitement with broader organizational implications, and fans are eagerly debating how his potential signing could reshape Philadelphia's defensive philosophy for years to come. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Speculation continues around how Jared Verse could impact the team's defensive alignments and in-game tactics, with analysts envisioning new formations designed to maximize his versatility. Rumors suggest that his presence might allow the Eagles to implement aggressive blitz packages, disguise coverage schemes, and apply constant pressure in ways opponents may struggle to anticipate. Observers note that this type of dynamic defensive capability is increasingly essential in a league dominated by high-powered passing offenses and innovative offensive coordinators. The potential strategic benefits of adding Verse extend beyond single plays, influencing game planning, player rotations, and even conditioning approaches as coaching staff consider how to keep a player of his caliber fresh and effective across an entire season. While the official confirmation remains pending, the buzz has already created a ripple effect across sports media, with commentators speculating on everything from how he might pair with existing linebackers to the psychological impact on rival teams. The narrative is as much about potential as it is about action, feeding fan imagination and generating a heightened sense of anticipation surrounding the Eagles' off-season maneuvers. Even as rumors persist, the excitement is tangible, with discussions highlighting the ways one player could fundamentally alter both strategy and perception. Financial and contractual speculation around Verse's potential move has added another layer to the story, as sources indicate that negotiations could include creative incentive structures tied to performance, team success, and playtime metrics. While details remain purely speculative, analysts highlight that Philadelphia's willingness to invest could reflect a broader trend of franchises prioritizing transformative talent over strict cap conservatism. Fans and insiders alike are imagining the ripple effects, from roster adjustments to future draft planning, as management navigates how to integrate such a high-profile addition without compromising flexibility. The discussion suggests that securing Verse could represent a strategic statement by the Eagles, signaling to the league that they are intent on building a defense capable of competing at the highest level for years to come. Even without a formal announcement, the potential financial and strategic implications dominate conversations, illustrating how a single acquisition rumor can shape narratives far beyond immediate gameplay. Social media and sports networks are flooded with projections, fan theories, and analytical breakdowns, demonstrating how much excitement a single player can generate when speculation meets credibility. Rumors about Verse's signing also tap into larger discussions about the evolution of NFL defensive strategies, where adaptability and speed are increasingly prized. Analysts suggest that a player with his hybrid skill set could allow Philadelphia to experiment with defensive schemes that were previously theoretical, introducing unpredictability that challenges opposing offenses on every snap. Sources speculate on combinations of zone and man coverage, blitz-heavy packages, and creative positional rotations that could leverage his unique abilities. Fans are envisioning electrifying sequences of plays, each fueled by the idea of a linebacker capable of altering games in multiple dimensions. This narrative extends beyond immediate matchups, sparking conversations about how one player could influence season-long strategies, team identity, and even league-wide trends in defensive design. As speculation continues to mount, the buzz around Verse reflects not only the potential for individual impact, but also the broader excitement surrounding innovation, strategy, and transformation in professional football. The Eagles' rumored pursuit of Jared Verse is shaping up to be a story that captures imagination, fuels debate, and underscores how one talent can redefine expectations, both on the field and in the minds of fans, analysts, and competitors alike. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.